In C#, a variable is like a labeled storage box that holds a specific type of value. When we declare a variable, we give it a name which helps us identify and access its value. Sometimes we come across situations where we need to declare multiple variables with the same name within a specific area. This is known as variable shadowing in C#. In this lecture, we'll explain what variable shadowing means and when one variable shadows another variable. Hello guys, welcome back. As you may already know, in C#, we can't use the same name for two variables. But in the previous example, we used the same names for variables multiple times without any errors. For instance, we used a variable called result in both the class and method A. These variables are completely separate and independent, even though they have the same name. The reason is that these variables have different scopes. The first one has the class level scope and is stored in the heap along with other object fields. On the other hand, the second one has the method level scope and is stored in the stack frame of the method where it's declared. Okay. It's important to note that we cannot declare two variables with the same name in a stack frame even if their scopes are different. This applies when one variable has method level scope and the other has block level scope. For instance, let's consider the stack frame of a method called method C. If we try to declare a variable named result within the space meant for div block, we'll encounter an error. Alright, in both method A and method C, we declared two variables called result, which are completely separate and independent. Even though both variables have method level scope, we don't encounter any errors. This is because each variable has its own stack frame which acts like a separate container for them. Alright, when two variables have different scopes, like one at the class level and the other at the method level, or in different methods, they can have the same name. But things get interesting when we use a variable in a method that is also declared in the class where the method is defined. For instance, in the method C, we returned the value of a variable called result. In this scope, we can access both the result variable and the result field. This is because all the fields of a class can be accessed in all its methods. In such cases, the value of the variable inside the method takes priority. So, here, the compiler returns the value of the result variable within the method. This concept, where two separate variables with the same name are accessible in a scope, is known as variable shadowing in C#. On the other hand, if we want to access the value of the result field in this method, we need to use the this keyword. Okay. At the end, it's best to avoid variable shadowing whenever we can. It's a good idea to choose different names for variables in the class and method, so they don't hide or shadow each other. Okay, done. See you soon.